We know you're busy and that you can't always find the time to tune in live to the Daily Breakfast Show. So we've handpicked the very best of this past week's news, and together with our show sponsors MB Crusher, we're delighted to bring you the Weekend Wrap. In this week's show, the wait for answers from the Didcot Disaster investigation looks set to continue. Hyundai unveils its new A-Series excavators. And how does a big float float? All that and more on the Weekend Wrap. And we start with the news that there is to be no news. As you all know, we are fast approaching the 6th anniversary of the Didcot disaster, in which 4 demolition workers lost their lives way back in February 2016. An investigation by the Health and Safety Executive and Thames Valley Police has been moving at a glacial pace ever since that fateful day, and has so far failed to provide any indication of the cause of the boiler house collapse. So, having grown increasingly frustrated at the apparent lack of progress in the investigation, and with the help of our friend Mick Norton, I hit both the HSE and Thames Valley Police with a Freedom of Information request to find out where we are almost 6 years on. Sadly, the response from Thames Valley Police merely compounded the frustration felt by the industry, by the other demolition workers that were there on the day, and far more importantly, by the families of the 4 men that lost their lives. This is the response I received. Thames Valley Police continues to lead a joint investigation between ourselves and the Health and Safety Executive after 4 men died following the partial collapse at Didcot Power Station on the 23rd of February 2016, which was launched immediately following the incident. We continue to investigate corporate manslaughter, gross negligence manslaughter, and health and safety offences. We also maintain close contact with the Crown Prosecution Service, providing them with regular updates on the investigation. We maintain regular proactive contact with the families through our dedicated family liaison officers, who are there for the families if they wish to ask anything about the investigation. In addition to this, the SIO and his management team provide regular updates to the family in person or online. Updates have been provided by the investigation team on an agreed periodic basis, or where there is a significant update to provide. We also maintain regular contact with the Crown Prosecution Service with updates on the investigation. At this time, it is not possible for us to put specific time frame for the investigation to be completed. The dedicated investigation The dedicated investigation team will continue their work to ensure a thorough investigation is completed in the interest of justice and to deliver answers for the families. So, based on all of that, it seems as if the 6th anniversary is to pass just like the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, with no answers, no prosecution, and absolutely no closure.
Hi, I'm Peter Haddock, and I'm here today at the National Highways Net Zero and Innovation Day, and I've got Shweta. Shweta, you're the CEO and founder of Machine Max. Now, I've been speaking to Machine Max for a little while now. You guys do something very clever with things like this, because you're a telemetry provider who actually works with one of the good friends of mine at Flannery. Tell me a little bit about what this is and what Machine Max is all about.
Peter, thanks for this. So this is a sensor which is completely wireless, and it's a universal telematic device. So you can see that there are no wires coming out, right?
Yep.
So I just take it and just stick it next to the engine. That's it. Onboarding done. You are now connected. This machine is now connected. This has got a GPS chip in it.
Yep.
It has got a vibration technology which is powered by our machine learning algorithms, and it just captures what the machine is doing and will tell you where your machines are and what they are doing, whether they are working, on, off, or idling.
Right.
And when you know what your machines are doing, then you can understand, utilization, what you can do with it.
Now, the fine folks at Hyundai have very kindly sent us a couple of videos of those new A-Series machines. To ensure that this episode doesn't become the Hyundai show, I will save one of them for tomorrow. But for now, let's take another look at the HX145A LCR. All the latest news, views, video and comment from the demolition and construction industry, live and interactive each weekday morning at 10 AM GMT. Tune in, take part on the Breakfast Show, live. While we were all focused on Lugong and Sany, another Chinese excavator maker quietly made landfall here in the UK. That manufacturer is Sunward, and it has just unveiled a new mini excavator to compete in the 2-ton operating weight class. The Sunward SWE20F is powered by a Stage 5 compliant diesel engine that delivers 13.4 kilowatts of power. The machine features an undercarriage that can be extended from 900 millimeters to 1.36 meters for greater stability. And according to the manufacturer, the dig depth is 2.38 meters. In addition to all of that, the machine is built to European specifications and is backed by a standard 3-year warranty. So, based on all of that, let's take a look. So, as part of the rebranding of our weekly omnibus roundup show, The Weekend Wrap, we created a new slot called Blast of the Week, in which we were planning to feature an item of explosive demolition. And wouldn't you know it, since we created that new section, there has been no significant explosive demolition to speak of. But this Saturday's episode will be different, thanks to a truly epic bridge blast all the way from Sicily. Take a look at this. The aggregates producer Breedon has invested in 2 new Hitachi large excavators for its Cloud Hill and Dowlow quarries up in Derbyshire. The 2 ZX890 LCR-7s were selected due to the excellent cost ownership of the company's previous machine, a ZX890 LCR-6, that was purchased 2 years ago with a 19,000-hour 5-year service contract. The responsibility of purchasing the large excavators is held by Carl Ashurst, the area operations manager for Breedon's central area in the UK. Each Breedon area decides which machines it should buy, and the 5 90-ton machines in the group all work within our region, Carl Ashurst explains. 3 of these large excavators are now ZX890s, and we've been impressed by the overall package offered by Hitachi since we took the decision to buy the first -6 machine. I could waffle on about this for hours, but so much better to see them in action.
My name's Ollie. I'm Assistant Quarry Manager here at Cloud Hill at Breedon, mainly responsible for production and operations within the quarry on site, including the asphalt plant and concrete plant. We've begun to look at new machinery. Our existing excavator had been on site for 7 years, so we're up for renewal. We looked into a few different options and finally decided on the Hitachi 890-7. Main reasons for purchasing the Hitachi would be the productivity, the fuel consumption, which is using a lot less than our existing excavator, and also the service contract involved within purchasing the machine was a very good deal and very appealing to us. Hitachi gave us quite a lot of help and ideas regarding the different spec of machine, regarding bucket size. Here we use it to load 2 rigid dump trucks, therefore the size of the bucket can be altered to our specific needs. The feedback we've received so far from the guys on site is really positive, and we look forward to working with Hitachi in the future.
Stopped to watch an amphibious excavator in action? They really are a testament to man's innovation and ingenuity. But have you ever wondered how they test the stability of these pontoon-mounted machines? Well, apparently, if you're Rimu, you take the machine to a frozen lake in the middle of a snowstorm, and you do this.